Welcome back to the live desk. I'm Katie Bird. The Kansas City Police Department is currently responding to two separate homicides south of the metro this afternoon. They're only a couple of miles apart from each other. We are just receiving word now right here in the newsroom, so I'm going to be walking you through what we know and the information we have as we are still getting it. Take a look at your screen right now. This is fresh footage at the 5200 block of Oak Leaf Drive in the metro. So not even an hour after Kansas City police reported a homicide near the Eastwood Hills neighborhoods, law enforcement responded to another homicide just a few miles away. They stated that just after 2 p.m. they were called to the 8700 block of Countryside Lane for a homicide. I'm going to go ahead and pull up a map of both homicide locations here in just a minute so you can see how close they are to one another. Now, the officers said that this homicide was not related to another earlier homicide that took place at about 1 p.m. in the 5200 block of Oak Leaf Drive. So go ahead and take a look at your screen here as I pull up these maps that are embedded into this story on the KCTV5 website. So here is a map of the block of 8700 Countryside Lane. You can see that this homicide is south of Cave Spring Park near the Park Farms neighborhood. Now I'm going to go ahead and take you to the first earlier homicide location. Now this was at, again, the 5200 block of Oak Leaf Drive. You can see this is near the Eastwood Hills East neighborhood, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up a larger map and zoom out so you can kind of compare and see for yourself just how close these two homicides happened, around an hour apart this afternoon, both south of Kauffman Stadium, quite a few miles, but you can see here is the pin in the block of the 5200 Oak Leaf Drive. Here's the pin in the block of the 8700 Countryside Lane. Both of these homicides happened within an hour of each other this afternoon, and we don't have much information yet, but I'm going to go ahead and walk you again through what we do know. If you're just now joining us, the Kansas City Police Department is responding to multiple reported homicides this afternoon south of the metro. The first one happened at 1 p.m. this afternoon. We don't know the type of homicide. We don't know the number of victims. We don't know the cause or anything. We have only received preliminary basic information at this moment. The first homicide took place at about 1 p.m. in the 5200 block of Oak Leaf Drive. And if you're looking at your screen now, here is footage that we just received from that area. You can see multiple police responding to what appears to be a residential area. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the more recent homicide information that we have received. The Kansas City Police Department stated that just after 2 p.m. it was called to the 8700 block of Countryside Lane for another homicide just a few miles away from the first homicide that was reported at Oak Leaf Drive just about 2 hours ago, not even now. And if you're just now joining us, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or KCTV5 Plus streaming, I'm going to go ahead and take you again to that web story where you can see the latest information, and you will see updates on these homicides throughout the afternoon and into the evening as we receive more information. So here I'm going to take you now to an embedded map of the area of 8700 Countryside Lane. This is just south of Cave Spring Park and west of the Mount Olivet Catholic Cemetery south of the metro. And again, back to the first reported homicide of the 5200 block of Oak Leaf Drive. This is west of Palmer Park and south of Eastwood Park, if you are familiar with this area. And it is just southwest of the Eastwood Hills East neighborhood where this first reported homicide occurred just a couple of hours ago. Now, we don't have much information yet, but stay tuned and make sure that you are connected to us through the KCTV5 news app with push notifications downloaded so you can stay up to date with developments as we receive this right here in the newsroom. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Katie Bird on the live desk this afternoon. Thank you.